opportunity for you to ask questions and get to know them because they're here live with me tonight. Okay? So thank you very much for joining us in Ideas.Prosper. Tonight, let me just introduce myself a little bit before we continue on with the show, where you get to find out firsthand from people, two people. One is already working online. One is in the journey, not yet working, not yet location independent, not yet earning your six-digit figures, right? Diba? A lot of us are, we want to have this six-digit income and from the internet. So it's a good thing to learn the perspective of two people who has not, fabulous successes because feeling ko talaga, and I actually know and observe, our society, even the Filipino society, we're really just blinded and enamored by people who are fabulous successes. Jack Ma, ganyan, ganyan. Tapos, sana ganun tayo, and stuff like that. And really, uh, why should we just be enamored by the super successes of the world when really we shouldn't just be, right? We should also respect and learn from those who are in the journey, people struggling to be in the position of their goals, right? And that's us, right? We want to be able to do that. We want to be able to find out if this work from home thing is for us. We want to be able to find out if the thing that they're doing is real. That like a lot of us they think, totoo ba yan? Pwede ba talagang mag-internet? Kumita sa internet? Like, internet is like total old thing by now, but people still believe it's not true. But that's actually the opposite of where I'm coming from because I've been doing internet for a long time. I'm earning from the internet a long time. Actually, authored the book. This is the cover of the book. The name is the Rules of the Online Marketing Game because I've been doing this for more than 10 years, online marketing. And one of the things that I'm teaching today is actually how to become a virtual professional or virtual assistant. These are two of my other books on virtual assistants. And I also have this massive workbook, which is the same design as my physical book, which you can find in National Bookstore, which is called Virtual Careers. It contains stories, not the workbook, of course, the actual book. It contains stories of people working at home and how to start working at home. So the normal question, can you do this? Is it possible? Is it legal? And all that stuff. It's all handled there in that book, Virtual Careers. You can also get it at virtualcareersbook.com/buy. Okay, so that's me. I'm the author of these books, been teaching this for more than 10 years. And let me tell you, it's time to wake up, Philippines. We are the number one social media capital in the Philippines for consuming social media content. We are great at consuming. We are great at watching. We are great at commenting and fighting among ourselves. But very few, perhaps 3 million, 5 million, actually earn from it. Now, that's actually a big number considering I'm saying it's few. But the population of the Philippines maybe is 50 million earning people. And graduates are coming out of school and they're going into businesses. They're working for companies that they're not even they didn't study for it, like BPO and call center. You didn't study for that, right? You like took accountancy or nursing, but you're in the BPO doing nothing regarding nursing. But right now, I think the Filipinos, we should wake up that the internet is not just a place for consumption or learning about how to cook cookies and eggs, how to, make different kinds of designs on your hair. It's also a great source of money or income, or in our case, a great source of wealth. Today's world, by the way, I'm one of the few people who actually follow the world trends and actually teach it. So, today's world, we are surrounded by these things, cell phones, and and most of the courses I teach for the last year centers on using a cell phone or a tablet, okay, and not even computer, okay. So it's very very possible to earn from just this small device, not a big laptop or computer. If you have this small device that is a smartphone, Android or iPhone, doesn't matter if it's Android or C, doesn't matter. Yeah. you can earn from the internet. And we're going to find out from our two guests how that happens. Okay? So, please give it up. Give a great welcome to our guest, si Alistair at saka si Amy. Let's first introduce the ladies first, right? So, Amy's from Manila and she is single, I think. Yeah. And she is a bank employee until now. So, just like me, though I think I abused the bank thing. Amy, how long have you been working in the bank?
I've been there for 13 years.
13 years. Ay, Amy,
13 years or
13 years. But you need to open your video so people can say hello. Yeah.
okay.
Open your video. Um, I've worked for the bank for a sad 16 years. So, mag-retire ka na. Okay? Kasi- okay. So, it's really sad because I should have left earlier. But anyway, I know how you felt because I've been there. Just want to greet people, si Jet, at saka si Adelita and si Venus. If you want us to give you a shout out, hi Michael Jason Bertuccio, please type in something. Hi Rona, type in something so we can actually shout out. Okay? Ames, open your video so you can people can see your beautiful
There.
face. Okay?
There.
Wala pa eh. So, alam mo na, latency. Ayaw pa ng video ng ayaw pa. Dali. Ayan na siya. O, di ba? Ang ganda-ganda po, di ba? Okay. So, ayan. Napakilala ka, Ames. Let us know your story. Ayan. Go!
Yes. I've been working in the bank for the past 13 years, and there I happened to chanced upon this opportunity to enroll in Sir Jomar's classes. And then also at first I had a book, his book, Virtual Careers. And then after that, things came in after another from the, how should I say this? From the first seminars I had with him, from copywriting, the Instagram masterclass, and until this copywriting 303. I know I had um, that freedom, date with freedom thing last October, and then after that, so many realizations set in, and then this one I enrolled in Copy 303, and everything has been so good so far. And then I think I'm really in this for the longest, for how would I say it? I think I really have to be in this for the rest of my life.
Long
I think
haul.
this is what I've been looking for, because I've been before I heard about my cousin going into this virtual thing, but hers is in the voice call. And then I didn't like that industry, so I kept on looking for something else, which just requires working on my laptop or this cell phone thing. And here I stumbled, and it was a good surprise. I stumbled upon it, and then it's a good surprise. So far, so good. And then I'm enjoying right now with the copywriting 303. I'm enjoying it, and then it's like I'm just having fun. It's just like playtime. And what else can I say? That's it. It's like I'm imagining things. You're working for you're working for for something, but then you're it's just like you're just playing too. You're just having fun. That's how I see things. Unlike in the when you're in the corporate world, it seems like things are so structured. Unlike this one, you can be yourself, and you can just wear anything, or just not be too formal about it. That's it. I think that's it for now.
Oh, okay, thank you, Amy. Um, let's introduce our second guest, si Alistair. Let's ask him how we're gonna address him properly. Alistair, can you show us your face and then let us know a
Yes.
little bit about yourself?
So okay na, Jomar? Okay na yung hindi masyadong malaki yung face namin?
Okay lang yan, okay lang yan. You don't need to hold your thing, ang tawag mo dyan, yung mics. Hindi kailangan.
Okay.
High-tech yung mga mic na yan. Maririnig kayo kahit naka-dangle. Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, go.
Okay, good evening everybody. I'm Alistair Salgado from Cagayan, de Oro City. I started my journey 4 years ago. Matagal na. So, when I registered sa TRC Club, yung Truly Rich Club ni Bo Sanchez. And after 3 months, nakita ko yung video ni Jomar introducing one of his virtual assistant. I got interested with the concept na magtrabaho online. So, inanap ko talaga si Jomar. That time, nakita ko yung tawag niya, yung name niya. Inanap ko talaga sa Facebook, nag-research ako, JomarHilario. Ang daming JomarHilario. So, I click one, and he messaged me, I think he forgot, na please join the other group, or my Facebook group, yung virtual, virtual group, basta virtual group, or seminars ba yun. Marami siyang group eh. Then, hindi pa ako bumili ng book or any course sa kanya. I just follow him in his weekly webinar. Thursday yun, every 9 o'clock sa Saudi Arabia. That's 4 p.m. So after trabaho, diretso talaga agad ako sa room. Panoorin ko siya that Thursday, 4 o'clock sa Saudi Arabia because late kami ng 5 hours. So, after a few months, bumili ako ng Facebook ads, yung VA to. Pero that time, wala akong masyadong nalaman about internet and panels. Parang hindi ko tinapos yung course kasi para sa akin, parang advanced para sa akin. And I found out after 2 successive webinar niya, pang-advance pala talaga yon. So, another year, bumili ako yung 2013, yung simple na talaga para I want to introduce myself, my VA. Ano ba talaga itong VA? Ano bang ginagawa dito? Kasi yung 2014, that time, may uso yung mga scam sa internet na magbayad ka muna online tapos magkatrabaho. I wasted 500 reals for that tapos wala akong nagawa. Walang return sa akin. And that year, also 2014, was a realization for me na dapat babalik na kasi I have 2 kids na. Mahirap kung malayo, and my second child is babae, palaging naganap, papa. Kahit wala ako doon, yung first niya na salita is papa, hindi yung mama. So parang gusto ko talaga umuwi na. But that time, meron akong bagong kontrata tapos doble yung sahod ko, so bumalik ako. But I put a plan na dapat after a year or 2 makauwi na ako. 2014 yun, but hindi nangyari kasi dahil marami pang opportunities sa abroad. Pero one phrase ni Jomar ang struck me very much, yung hug your family every day. Kaya nilagay ko yun sa yung online profile. I went home because I cannot hug my family every day. You must hug your family every day. Kasi there are times na pagising ko, para akong hinahanap ko sila. Ganito talaga yung may mga anak na nung una parang 5 years ka sa Saudi Arabia or abroad, parang okay pa. Pero after 5 years, parang I have to go home. I have to do something na makauwi ako. Then, when the time na yung Saudi Arabia pabagsak na, doon ako nagplano talaga na uwi na ako 2018. I have to go home January 2018. And before that, kasi yung bahay ko doon sa kabila, maliit eh, 2 kwarto. So, my wife and I decided na bili tayo ng bagong bahay, 3 tatlong rooms. Para one room is for my VA talaga office. Handaan natin yan. And my wife also was interested. Kaya nag-enroll kami last, kailan ba yun, Jomar? Kailan ba nag-upisa ang Cafe 303? Last,
3 months ago.
March pa yun?
3 months
May,
ago.
May, yes.
April.
May, tapos,
April 16.
nagsimula na ang Cafe 303. After 1 week, doon pa kami bumili kasi nakita namin na internship. So, my wife and I enjoyed the course Cafe 303. Akala namin puro writing. Yun pala is more on emotions, more on attracting your audience or your customers pala, using your ultimate advantage, the scarcity method, and all of those lessons. Then when that time, Jomar said na yung ready, pwede na pupunta sa ready room. So last July 1. So nag-ready room ako sa July 1 and Isabel accepted me. And after 3 days, yung Iloilo Tourism choose my work, yung certificate. So gumawa ako ng 3 certificate, 3 kinds of certificate for her event. Parang July 28 yata yun. So natapos ko na and wala naman ng feedback, so siguro okay yun. And after a week na ready na talaga ako, dapat ready na ako. So I tried applying in onlinejob.ph and so many rejections, totoo talaga yan. So ang sabi kasi one of my cousin-in-law is also a virtual assistant. So I asked help from him na anong gagawin ko sa online.ph. So itong gagawin mo sa resume ko, so in-improve ko yung portfolio ko, yung resume ko din, in-improve ko din. July 6, may nag-contact sa aking isa as he wants me to become a social media manager for his branding. 2 branding daw niya sa online kasi he's doing affiliate marketing. And ang isa is and that one was from New York and the other one is from Ireland. He wants to start a website na kailangan na article content creator. Pero hindi ako magaling write. So naglakas loob na talaga ma-apply. Tapos binigyan ko siya ng isang article na for my example. And Jomar is very helpful talaga yung Evernote. Pinadala ko doon sa Evernote and na-impress siya kasi sa Evernote, yung link kasi maganda pag parang online document din. So binasa niya yun. I wrote about SEO and na-appreciate niya talaga. So he hired me. Both sila nagsabay sa July 9, Monday, nag-work ako sa kanila. Yung isa about pest, ang website niya. So I wrote about 2 articles per day. And yung isa naman, yung first branding pa niya, tinatry nila ako as part-time about ketogenic diet. So gumawa ako ng mga tawag dito, yung mga covers and headlines. And big help talaga yung lesson ni Jomar, yung context sa sa website and consistency sa branding mo dapat ibigay mo. So when I browse his Facebook, his Twitter, his Instagram, parang kalat yung cover page niya, hindi sakto ang size, tapos walang branding, lang, vegetable lang, tapos yung Instagram niya blanco, tapos ang tawag dito, yung ID is hindi the same sa website niya. So yung website niya, ang ginawa kong branding context niya kasi color green and spoon and fork so kinopya ko lang lahat, tapos I send him cover page and Twitter header na ginawa ko sa Canva. Kasi matagal ko na ginawa yung Canva kasi lesson yun ni Jomar 2 years ago. So, all work, kahit sa mga meeting namin, Canva ang ginamit ko, ako send sa Facebook. Doon ako nahasa sa Canva. Tapos in-improve ko talaga lahat niyang ang ano niya. And he's very happy. Sabi ko na, thank you, thank you. Sa letter niya, I can share to you sa copywriting. Sabi niya, thank you. After 1 week, full-time na ako. Ang deal kasi namin after 1 month pa. Dahil doon, after 1 week, last July 16, full-time na ako sa kanya.
Kinaril lang ang
And
Canva.
itong sa writing din, sa writing is the same as Jomar said, i-Google mo lang yan. So how to write an article in 1 hour or 2 hours at least yung mabilisan. So I gather all this information tapos in-apply ko, nagustuhan naman niya. And kasi malit lang ang sahod ko sa sa first week kay yung taga-Ireland, yung may best website. And after 1 week, in-increasean niya ng 20%. So, pwede na to yung lahat ng income in 1 month, pwede na makabayad na talaga lahat ng expenses ko. Kasi before going home, I really save na in case na wala akong trabaho, I really save kasi may family ako. Hindi lang 3 months na emergency fund, but for 1 year talaga.
Wow.
To make it sure na kung wala, 1 year talaga. Kasi ayaw kong mawala ng pera. So, by July lang, nakatrabaho na ako. Yes, kasi estimating ko, mahirap siguro to December na. But ay naglakas ng loob ko because of the ready room ni Jomar, nagka-confidence ako dun. And I improved. Dahil sa 1 week na yun, 1 week na yun, I improved a lot. Grabe talaga. I improve a lot. Lahat ng application nakuha ka, kahit yung Sniply, ngayon parang kahit blindfold, makuha ko na talaga yung Sniply. So, at least, number 1 din ang nakuha ko kay Jomar. And sa lahat ng lessons, hindi lang kay Jomar, but sa mga classmates natin is yung, deliver, you have to deliver more talaga, give more. Kung sabi niya isa, give 3, give 2. Yan na siguro. So, I'm very happy and I think the journey as a virtual professional is starting now. July, sa birthday ko pa, bukas.
Yay!
So before my birthday, may trabaho na ko. Yes, salamat Lord. Birthday gift talaga to. Thank you din, Jomar. And thank you to all the classmates who contributed a lot also. Kay si Edo, si Arthur Simato, and yung may mga babae pa hindi ko nakilala na nalimutan ko naman. Kasi mahirap mga names natin ang mga babae mahirap ang names. Ewan ko lang. Si Edo, tapos si Arthur Simato, yan ang palagi kong nakausap doon. Yan lang po, Jomar.
Ang galing. Hindi ko pa nakwento.
We can hear you.
Ay, sorry. Wait. Hindi mo nakwento yung internship kasi 'di ba between you and Amy, may internship ka na. Ay, sorry, nakamute ako. Sorry. Sorry.
Ang mic wala.
Ayan, pasensya na po, newbie. Newbie. Kasi hindi kasi ganito kalaki yung screen ko eh. Kung ganyan kalaki yung screen ko, makikita ko na nakamute yung mic. Hindi. So, anyway, tinatakpan ko yung app. Anyway, I have a question.
Yes.
Congratulations. Buti na lang ginawa natin ngayon. So, bukas balik ka mag-celebrate. Happy birthday. Di ba? So,
Thank you.
So, ang asawa mo si Tin ba? Yun ba yung pangalan ng asawa mo? Or pangalan mo yun?
Ang Alistair, ang pangalan ng asawa ko, Mary Grace.
Hindi Tin. Okay, sige. So, hi Mary Grace.
Auntie is my middle name.
Middle name. Okay. Yung pangalan niya kasi Tin eh. Akala ko, alam mo yung pangalan ng mag-asawa. Si Alistair sa si Tin.
Yes.
Okay. You haven't told them about the experience mo sa internship. You can tell them about it first. Para hindi ako magsabi. Kasi si Amy wala pa, di ba? Hindi ka pala nakapag-internship. So,
Yung,
yun.
yes,
Go.
yung internship, if naka, ano ka sa room, sa ready room, just browse and pati yung mga question and answer portion, malaking tulong yun. Kasi mostly, yung mga client, they will call you through Skype. So, dapat alam mong mga answers, especially yung mga apps na kailangan nila for you. Pero mostly sa akin, may 5, pero 2 lang talagang sinagot ko kasi nagustuhan ko yung culture nila at the same time yung attitude. Yung iba parang bossy kasi hindi ko, pero nag-email lang sila. Sa internship, gawin mo lang lahat talaga doon and be observant. Number 1 talaga, be observant na anong binibigay ni Jomar. That is always a lesson. Everything na ang may i-post si Jomar, lesson yan. It's a lesson. Even doon sa virtual assistant or sa OFW ni Jomar or internship, yan, trabaho na talaga yan. Trabaho yan sa as BA. Yan ang trabaho mo. Actually, yung pinupost niya is trabaho na yan. That's the thing that you will do kung mayroon ka ng clients. Yan talagang pinagawa ng clients sa sa'yo. Mga assignments na yan, micro-assignments na yan, trabaho na yan. And ang experience ko lang is, wag ka lang magbigay ng isang sample or sample sa mga poster. Just don't give one poster. One poster is not enough. 2 is not enough. So make it 5. And make it with sense. 5 pero walang sense dapat. Make it sense. And be creative enough. What I mean is, you cannot create a good design in only one app. Sakto talaga si Jomar din. Ginawa ko yun, yung design ko, ginawa ko sa Crelo, in-attach ko sa Canva, tapos kini-clear picture ko sa yung paintbrush lang, yung ordinary paintbrush sa Windows. Kasi, di ba Jomar, yung download ng poster my wall is pangit. So, in-improve ko yung pixel niya. Kasi wala kong alam sa Photoshop eh. In-improve ko yung pixel niya. Doon sa brush, pinalaki ko lang para pag-compress niya. Kung A4 na okay na siya, okay naman. Piniprint ko naman din eh. Piniprint ko din dito. Kung clear ba talaga yung certificate ko naman. Kasi okay naman feedback. Diyan ang feedback.
So for those of you who are confused ano yung work, I actually give actual work, client work for the people who are in the internship. So there are 2 kinds, paid work and not paid work. So yung paid, yung describe ni Alistair was gumawa siya ng 3 certificates. Hindi pa nga tapos eh. Next week na yung kailangan. 3 certificates. Yung certificate of graduation, yun ang ginawa niya. And the client, pinag-usapan namin ng client, sabi niya may bayad yon, Alistair. Sabi, 3 lang ginawa mo, certificate, may bayad. Ang bayad sa'yo, pang isang buwan. You know, pero tinlan lang natin kung, seryoso kasi, not sure. Dinocument ko, pero, we're not sure yet. Okay.
Yes, I sent her email, pero wala man akong feedback. Tapos, in-accept ko naman sa Facebook siya, wala ding feedback. Anyway, I will just wait ko lang kung na.
Kinakausap ko yung client. So, for those of you who don't know, the internship works like, I talk to clients, for now, Filipino clients pa lang, and I let them hire the Copy 303 students. So, for those of you wondering, are we here to sell Copy 303? Hindi po, kasi ongoing po yung course. We are not open at all. We're not accepting wait lists, nothing. We're just telling you the story of the the students inside Copy 303. Okay? I'm not gonna do Copy 303 again soon. Okay? Kasi I'm still committing to getting them hired. To get them at least a 1-month job online. Okay? Kung hindi man Filipino hirees, mga foreigners, which I'm actually already talking to, na pwedeng i-hire yung mga students. Okay? So, alis na tayo kay Alistair. Balik tayo kay Amy. Amy, kamusta naman? Tell us your difficulties, mga challenges. Since you're in the process, wala ka pang work, so ibang-iba yung pinanggagalingan mo. So, Enlighten people.
Yes.
What's going through here? What's going through here? Ayan.
I think with it comes to challenges, and first thing is I think anyone who is from a corporate world and then who's not so techy, I think the number one fear is that one. How should I go about this when in fact this is all about apps, this is all about technical terms, and this is all about phones, and then about Google, about everything about technology.
Mm.
So it's like, okay, is this really for me? So that's why I tried buying your virtual careers book, and then from there I learned so much, and then I was really enlightened so much by that book, and then from there um, I enrolled in your three seminars. That one, that mark copywriting, and then IG master class, and then they do freedom. That one
Dami
from
ah.
there. It started from there,
Mm.
and then the challenges also with the copywriting. I really enjoyed it because it seems like um, it's a lesson, but at the same time, it's like you're already working. So it's like you get a feel of how it is working, actually working online, because what you're giving us are really actual work. Because the one you're giving us are also like you do this because um, an actual how do you call this, an actual client wants this one,
Yeah.
so it's like you do this, and then that one we will pass it for client's approval, that thing. And then what else, the challenges I meet along the way
Ano?
with this copywriting 303,
Mga,
ano,
mga doubts yan.
time management.
Sa
It's
Sige, explain.
like you really have to squeeze everything in one day, because when especially these days I am so loaded with work. So it's like 8 hours in the office is really like just working there. And after that, um, coming back to the house is taking you hours when it would only takes you like 15 minutes coming home. And it's taking you 1 hour or more because of the traffic and the flood, especially these days. Now it's rainy season. That's it. And it's like telling me even more na really you get to like be full time na. That's it. And then that one, um, making the lessons, and then making the posters and everything, the social media thing you're letting us do. That's it. And sometimes when the internet is not so strong, and then when the internet is down, and then Canva is also making a mess of itself, not working.
Ano talaga?
That one. So it's
Naabutan mo
like,
yun?
if you always tell us na making a poster for like 15 minutes or 30 minutes is just too much.
Hmm.
So it's like, how come I'm so slow and others
Hmm.
are so fast? But then it's like challenging myself to really be up for this, because I think I really find this really what I want.
Mhm.
I think that's it. The challenges. I think that's all for now.
Tutulungan kita para maganda, Amy. For example, time management. When do you actually get to find time to do anything? Like, most of our job is cellphone based, di ba? Tama ba ako?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
when did you find time to work on anything? To do these social media posts?
Actually, after office hours.
Saan? Where
Dito
did
sa bahay.
Sa bahay na?
Sometimes I can get to do it in office.
Mhm.
That's when I'm not so loaded.
Mhm. Can we ask you what do you do? Anong work mo?
Accounting.
Ah, Wala masyadong pahinga. Pasensya na. Ah, especially pag deadlines. It's like, yeah, now fun. Pasensya na. So, how much your commute is like 1.5 hours na ngayon?
Sometimes it would take like that long.
Do you
Pero
do you drive?
actually it's just 15 minutes lang dapat. 15 to 20 minutes. Pero ewan ko ba, sobrang traffic.
So, do you drive or are
Sobrang
you
traffic
riding?
and
Do you
then commute. I'm
nagko-commute
just
ka?
commuting.
Okay. So,
Mm-mm.
you
And then when it's raining, it's flooded all over na much more. It's taking you more than an hour. So it's like sometimes you're tired na when you reach home.
do you
Then I still try to do my lessons.
sa commute
Because I
hindi ka
need to.
nakakaganto? Hindi ka nakakapag-work sa commute?
Ano po, sir?
Do you work during the commute or do you sleep during the commute?
I back read.
Okay. So nakaka-internet ka naman. Nakaka-internet ka naman.
Minsan kasi hindi ko inaano kasi mahina.
Okay.
Mahina yung net. Kaya dito na lang sa bahay plus sumasakit minsan ulo ko. Kasi kapag moving yung and then siksikan pa, yun.
Di ka naman nakatayo, di ba?
Alin ba?
Nakatayo ka ba sa sasakyan?
Hindi naman sa FX. Hindi naman.
Hindi. So, I don't know.
Pero may mga times talaga ngayon, pinipilit kong sumakay na lang na kahit nakatayo. Especially ngayon kasi maulan. Kasi ang hirap sumakay pag uwian.
Sa bus, you mean?
Sa bus.
Alistair, do you
Pero bihira lang.
do you commute at all? Si Alistair hindi na nagko-commute, no? You don't leave the house anymore?
Ayan.
Lumalabas ka? Hindi na. Oh. So, at least, Amy, nakikita mo yung future mo, no? Yan. Hindi na siya umaalis sa bahay.
My times, lock pa rin yung gate namin eh. Paglabas namin, lock ang gate. Kasi wala tayong labasan eh. Walang labasan kami dito lang sa lahat kasi ang school ng mga bata, August pa. So, paglabas ko, bakit nakalock pa to? Kasi hindi tayo lumalabas ngayon eh, sa yung gate namin ba.
Okay.
Kasi lahat ang activity na sa bahay lang lahat.
So,
yun kasi yung gusto ko, parang gusto kong bumalik ng probinsya.
yeah, that's true.
Fed up na with Manila.
Saang probinsya mo gustong bumalik?
Surigao.
Awesome.
Magkalapit kami ni Alistair.
Oo, awesome. Magaling
5
yan.
hours away.
Mindanao din pa.
Mindanao.
More than pa.
More than pala, mga 9 hours pala.
Sige na nga, layo pala. Mas malapit ang Manila, 1 oras lang plus 2 hours, 2 hours. Yeah. Manila is closer by 3 hours. Yan. Kasi 2 hours sa airport. 2 hours sa airport, 1 hour sa plane.
Na-transfer lang sa atin eh.
Oo nga.
Lang eh.
May akong advice for anyone who's challenged sa time, lalo na those learning and naghahanap ng inspiration sa long commutes. I don't know if you know, nung nagsimula itong offline download sa YouTube, Philippines was one of the first countries to receive it. Do you guys do that? Punta ka sa YouTube, pag nasa office or sa bahay, download the videos you want to hear when you are in the commutes. Or, let's say, wala kang internet. So, download mo lang lahat. So, you pick a video in YouTube. Ano lang to I don't know kung mag-work sa ibang countries because Philippines, it works. One of the first few countries na nag-work ito. Tapos merong symbol sa ilalim ng YouTube na download. Just open a video. Of course, you can download ads, obvious ba? So, you have to download videos that allows itself to be downloaded. Let's say may inspirational ka nakita, may nagsasalita, pindutin mo yung download button sa ilalim. Kita mo yan? Can you see the download button there? So, click that and then leave the YouTube app open para i-download niya to offline. So, if for example, you're in the car, alam mo naman, bawal humawak ng cellphone sa car. Or, you're in the bank, saksakan mo lang to ng headphones, before you get into the bank, you can now hear a seminar while waiting in the bank. If you download the seminar here. So, magre-recommend ako ng mga tutorials na audio is enough for you to understand. So you get to learn. So ako, I have a massive download library. Pakita ko sa inyo ha, para mahimatay kayo sa laki ng library. Pero it doesn't contain what you expect. It has 80 videos. 80 videos na offline. So this is ito yung laman ng offline videos ko. Ayan. Tagalog Jack in the Beanstalk, Tagalog gingerbread, Tagalog na kung ano-anong mga storya. This is 1-hour videos. Some of them are 1 hour. Hindi, 28 minutes pala. Mga Tagalog shows. My kids love to watch it. First of all, mahina sila sa Tagalog. So I force them to watch it, but I don't have to force. They love it. So there's tons of Tagalog ones there. But for me, I downloaded, ang dami nito, mga 60 kanila. Ito, sa mga podcasts. I actually downloaded some podcasts there. That's offline. Okay? So instead of using the podcast app, I just get the YouTube version of the podcast. And there it is. Mga nagtotalk. Mga long ones. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So, sometimes in the car, I would play an entire TED Talk. Pero naka-offline. Offline. I'm not looking at it. I'm just listening. So that way you can learn. Or itong mga old videos ko, sa YouTube, i-download nyo offline. Tapos, so that way, even if you're eating lunch alone, you don't have to look at the screen. Kasi if you're working, di ba, you're looking at the screen all day long. Right? So, earphones, the phone is nakabaliktad, nakadikit ka earphone, you're eating alone, you're learning something. If you're smart, you download the videos sa dry comedy, kasi hindi sila nagmumura doon. Dry comedy bar. Download niyo yung video sa dry comedy bar, and they're really funny. And this is like 40 minutes long na videos. There. Some of them are really long, and they're really funny. And I can download them, and now I have a comedy video na for break time. So walang nagmumura. It's really wholesome laugh. So yan, 40 minutes of jokes. Di ba maganda yan? Habang kumakain ka, tawa kang tawa. It gives you a great break, pero you don't look at the screen. So that's Google Offline. Works in the Philippines. If you're in the comments, please check. Tingnan nyo kung may nag-work ang Google Offline sa country nyo, and tell us if it's working or not. So you'll be able to use Google to the max. Okay? So not just for my shows, but also, this show is not in Google in YouTube, I didn't put it yet. But at least now, I use it for homeschool, obviously, di ba? So I also have a playlist for kids. I download the whole playlist. Do you know that you can download that entire playlist with one press of a button? Hanapin yung playlist na gusto mo, pinutin mo yung download. Tapos, all the videos get downloaded to your phone. It's so easy. It's so easy. Kasi I prepare playlists for my kids for their lessons. So I just download the whole set of videos. When we're not at home, we don't have internet, I can tell them, watch everything. And I do. I tell them to watch everything para matuto sila. Just like everyone here who wants to learn. Sabi ni Thomas Aquinas, repetition is the mother of learning. So if you want to learn, you gotta repeat. Hindi yung one seminar, you're done, okay ka na. Hindi pwede, hindi nag-work eh. Kasi you learn like 1%, di ba? 1%, 20%, 1 to 20% of whatever you got from the last seminar. So you gotta attend another one. Okay? Para you learn some more 20%, 1%, 20%. Ay, mga kababayan, anong laki ng memory ng phone? SD card. Kayo. Gumamit po ng SD card na malaki kasi 2,000 lang yun. So, kung ka ng low-end phone, saksakan mo ng SD card na malaki, yun. It's not as expensive. And one tip, if you want to load YouTube videos, tanggalin nyo yung photographs nyo. I-offload nyo lahat ng photographs to computer or Google Images, which is free, by the way. You can download all your images from your iPhone or your Android. Using Google Images automatically. Delete it from the phone. Pag sigurado na kayo nasa Google Images. Google Photos pala, sorry. The place is Google Photos. And now you have a photoless phone. Ay, meron. Isang buwan siguro na photos. But hindi yung historical photos nandun lahat. It's all in Google Photos na. Naka-save na. Walang bayad. And now you can fill it up your phone with the videos in YouTube. Tinanong sa akin ng anak ko yan eh. Sabi, bakit ang phone mo? Ang daming apps, pero ang daming space. Sabi ko, walang pictures. When I say walang pictures, walang 4,000 pictures. Okay? Merong 1,000 pictures. Kasi most of my historical 2 years ago na pictures are already in Google Photos. So, or in my hard disk. It's actually both. So, I just backed it up. So, ganun na, sobrang short practical tips lang. Para you use your time well. Hindi ka, pwede mo naman tulugan, di ba? Si lessons. Okay lang naman tulugan mo, nakapahinga ka pa. At least di ka nag-worry, di ba? Pag nagko-commute ka, di ba? Ang daldal ko talaga, tama na. Alistair, bigyan ng payo si Amy. Go! Payo. Umbrella.
Oh, yes. If gusto mo talaga mag-work, you have to, I don't recommend stop working because sa akin naglakas-load ko ako na mag-stop work to focus on the VA na career. But now, if you really want to work, you can apply the lessons. Kasi dami po palang lessons, so mag-apply ka na. Onlinejobs.ph or sa Craigslist, mag-post ka ng kahit saan. And just post there and we will guide you. Basta mag-apply lang. I-apply mo lang lessons, tapos choose, kasi makapili tayo na kahit anong client yung gusto mo na client talaga. Tapos yung gusto mong trabaho na you have the capacity to work. Tanggapin mo yan.
Mag-apply ka na. Wow. Tama. Pag nag-apply ka na, makakapili ka. Right?
Kasi maraming mag-contact sa'yo. And prepare din, yung sabi ni Jomar, prepare talaga yung profile mo, yung resume mo, yung branding mo din, para you will look professional.
Yeah.
They will respect you for that.
I think...
They will respect you for that too. And may input lang din ko, Jomar, baka nagtaka kayo, yung mga tawag dito, yung mga instruction ni Jomar, hindi kumpleto. Baka magtaka kayo. Hindi kumpleto. Doon ko na na-realize Jomar is teaching us how to think para hindi tayo bookish. Para alam natin kung anong gagawin natin sa mga clients natin. We know how to think and to handle our clients or our work. Just learn to think. Yan lang. At first, kalahati itong mga instruction Jomar. Kulang. Yun pala. So, you have to decide anong gagawin mo doon and make it better.
Ano nga bang kulang? Baka talagang kulang. Hindi ko alam.
May iba kulang. Pero may iba, Jomar, na pinaisip lang tayo niyan. Dapat mag-isip tayo. Sinabihan ko yung asawa ko. Mag-isip ka lang. Baka nandun ang answer na.
Actually, most of the time, yes.
Ang dami pa.
The answer is usually there. Most of the time. Mag-greet lang ako kasi maraming Hi Mary Ann, hi Christina, hi Lord C, hi Tito Lyle. Lyle is an American. Hi. Hi Isabel, hi Noemi, and hi Feb. Sino pa dyan? Okay. So, before we go, please do us a favor and support those who are in the process of struggling, support those who are in this course, and by sharing this video to them, tell them ano ba tong laman na to. I think this is a story of two people in two different places in life, di ba? Hi Christopher, di ba? Christopher, assistant ni Ninya yan. Okay. So, si Christopher Ted. Sobrang bata pa. 22 or something? VA? Grabe. I have something to say though. I don't know. Alistair agree and Amy agree or disagree. I think people who go through any kind of training, especially my training, hindi nyo alam kung ganong ka world class yung natatanggap yung training. Ano? Yes or no?
Mm.
Hindi nyo alam.
Yes.
Hindi nyo alam gano'ng ka-world class. Akala nyo lang, okay, it's a training, something, kanyan. There's no comparison kasi, there's no perspective. Kung maganda bang quality talaga to o baka naman hindi, nakakahiyang iharap sa client. Mga ganyan klase, di ba? Yung, yun.
Merong isang, yung cousin-in-law ko, nag-share ako about you and kinompare namin ang lessons namin. Sabi ko, yung lessons namin, pang forever na yun. Yung sample, nakabili kami ng 2013 or FBA specialist, BA 202, until then sabi niya, sa yung iba, isang buwan lang, i-close na nila agad yung web tool nila about sa lessons.
Talaga?
Sabi ng sabi ng cousin ko, mabait si Jomar. Mabait ang mentor ninyo. Kasi ang iba dyan, 1 month lang. Sa kanya, until you know.
That's just duration. Yeah.
Duration.
And you probably don't know that most of the teachers out there will not allow you to download their videos.
Yeah.
Kung may video sila, they want you to watch it online. In my case, baligtad. I want you to download it and watch it offline. Which is very different. They're all assuming, most of the gurus out there, they're all assuming na mabilis ang internet mo. Ang assumption ko, wala kang internet. Ganun. Ayan, tatawa. Bawal nga pala ako tumawa ng mag-isa ko. So, pag tumawa ko, tawawa rin kayo kasi nakakahiya talaga. So, I want to show you some why your training is world class, because kahit nanggaling sa akin, actually it doesn't come from me. Because this is where I got my training. What's this? 10 years ago. 10 years ago, grabe. So that's Tony Robbins. This is two of the people who were training me for many, more than 10 years ago. This is GKIC, Dan Kennedy and Bill Glazer. Okay? Just showing you. So this is where I got, believe it or not, this is where I validated what I know. This is not where I learned this stuff. This is where I said, this is in Singapore 10 years ago. No, 11 years ago. Sabi ko, punta ako doon, tinatin kung tama yung pinagagawa ko. This is where I validated what I knew. This is like the gurus of the gurus 10 years ago coming to Singapore to teach online marketing. Nung pumunta ako doon, sabi ko, okay, tama yung ginagawa ko. I didn't know who they were. Okay? Hindi nyo nakilala yung mga guru nagsalita dito kasi sa totoo lang, hindi na sila nagsasalita ngayon. Iba na napalitan na sila. Mga Brendan Bouchard na ngayon. Wala na. Wala na itong mga to ngayon. Totally. So, these are the trainings I've been doing for the last several years. 2004 pa ako nagpa-training sa abroad eh. Not because I'm rich. I have friends who are rich or they work in companies that allow them to send them to another country. Ako, hindi. Inutang ko lang po sa credit card lahat ng trainings ko. Inutang ko lang. I was an employee, like you guys, learning how to do stuff like this using the internet. Pero nung time kasi noon walang YouTube eh. So, I couldn't learn from YouTube, right? I couldn't learn from Facebook. There was no Facebook Live during this time. World Internet Summit was Singapore, 2007. And everything we did was email during that time. Nobody was doing social media. Hello, Friendster ang social media nun eh. At bumagsak na ang Friendster by the time it was 2007. Everybody was doing MySpace. But the Philippines, hindi naman sikat si MySpace. So that's the reason why I personally believe training you're getting is beyond world class. Because these are the people who train me. And I see their courses. So I try to, bilang, as a person, we try to be better than the people who taught us. Di ba ganun yun? At least in my mind, we gotta be better. I have to be better than the people who teach me. So, even though they're like wild successes, they all have their benefits and we all have our benefits. So I try to, at least in teaching people, I always consider how can we be better than how my teachers did it for me. Yun lang yung iniisip ko. So, sinasabi ko yan para mabilib naman kayo sa training na natanggap ninyo, okay? Okay? Because marami nang naging leaders na tinuruan ko for the last 10 years dito sa Philippines. Marami na. And hindi ko na lang ini-enumerate masyado kasi nga masyadong bragging. Yeah. So, bragging na nga masyado pa. So, wag na lang natin i-enumerate. Okay? Bottom line, Amy, meron ka bang gusto itanong kay Alistair? Yan.
Sana.
Oo.
Ano nga ba?
Yes. Tanong.
Mag-message na lang.
Ano?
Ano ba? Ano bang itatanong ko?
Anong gusto mo?
Kalimutan ko yan. Ano ba? Ayun. Hindi ko pa kasi nagagawa ng yung sa resume ko. Hindi ko pa naaayos. Kaya yun. One of these days, may tatanong ako sa'yo. And then, sa sa website, may mga pa din ako doon. Pero, inaayos-ayos ko na ngayon. Yon.
Basta wala ka pang website, make sure may resume ka na tapos yung branding mo.
Meron naman na ako. Meron naman na akong website.
Yung libre na lang na sabi ni Jomar yung sa Pinterest and Instagram, malaking tulong din yan.
Okay. Ay, meron na akong website.
Good.
Tingnan natin.
And then,
Gusto mo?
ala,
Yung kay Alistair na lang. Gusto mo kay Alistair?
Sige.
Ano site mo?
alistairsalgado.com.
We're gonna look at Alistair's website. Wala lang. Baka gusto nilang makita. Okay. Pag nag-load. Siyempre, pag hindi mag-load, hindi natin makikita, di ba?
Fine.
So, one last thing, we're gonna look at Alistair's website just to check. Para makita nila, di ba? Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Where is that? There it is. Tenant. Wait a minute. Na-overcome yung buong page. Okay, let me show it. Yan. Sa tingin mo, Alistair, what was the main thing why people hired you? Was it the site? Was it the interview? Was it what? What do you think? What's the factor? May parang major factor, ganyan.
Major factor, ang site talaga. Kasi they went to the site and visit my site, yung sample work. Nalaman ko yun kasi one of the client sabi nila, where's your sample blog? Kasi wala akong blog eh. So, binigyan ko na sila ng blog through Evernote, yung isa. And okay naman siya. And basta mag-apply, wag talaga generic. Kung anong hinahanap niya, just answer it. Tapos just be true to yourself. Na I always told them na I am OFW worker who went home and wants to spend time with my family, and I'm looking for part-time job or internship job. I think you're the right person or client that I can begin my journey with as a virtual professional. Yun lang. Wag yung mga sobra, yung mga maraming superlative. Wag talaga. Ginawa ko yun, pero hindi ako na-hired. Ginawa ko yun yung, I am great in writing 1,000 words. Wala akong ginawa. Dapat humble ka or just provide what they need or want. Gusto nila malaman about you. And yung 4 questions, Jomar, yan. Number 2 yun. Kasi after second email ko, yun na. I asked them about the team and if they have a problem with their company, ano bang problema yon? So how can I solve that problem? Yan ang mga questions. Yes, 4 brilliant questions.
4 questions.
Binasa ko yan. Yeah, binasa ko yan every morning. Kaya parang usual ko na every email ng clients. Ang dami talagang clients. Yan ang second ano ko, uh, uh, response. So, after second response, yan ang last na question ko binigay sa kanila. Kaya, nag-answer sila with proposals na. Yan. Very effective, yes. Yung dalawang question, Jomar, yung ano bang klaseng team mga laro ko or dito. Alam klaseng team. Yung first question and the first and third question, doon sila na-struck. Ano bang problema sa company that I can solve? Then, sinabi naman nila na we don't have post, so we need you. Kasi yung social media manager, ang application ko doon is VA, yung email marketing. Tapos sabi niya, you're not, bagay ka sa social media manager or social media marketing. So, I don't need now, maybe after 1 week, I will call you or I will message you. Hindi naging 1 week, bali after a day, pagka tomorrow na, sabi niya, I need you. So, tinanong niya sa akin, ano bang gagawin, ano bang mga campaigns gagawin mo sa social media ko? Tapos, yung araw-araw natin ginagawa, Jomar, yun ang nilagay ko doon, yung isang picture na funny picture, isang article related sa branding, tapos yung Throwback Thursday, mga ganyan na campaigns, nilagay ko sa Twitter, itong gagawin ko, retweet for 1 hour, mga ganyan. Tapos, ano pa ba yung questions, funny pics, yan. Tapos, okay, start on Monday. Yan lang talaga. Anong campaigns? Yun ang sinabi ko. wala akong bang i-campaign ko. So, yung usual na lang na ginawa ko, yan ang ginagawa. Sinabi ko doon sa Facebook. Post one funny picture. Post related articles about the branding. And one meme. And one quote of the day.
Meme.
One meme. Yan. Tapos sinabi ko ba kasi according to Philippines, 9 to 3 o'clock daw ang click-through sa Facebook. Ginilagay ko doon. So, i-post ko yan 9 to 12. Tapos sa Twitter naman, 1 to 4 ang click-through. Na-research ko lang yan. Nilagay ko lang doon. Tapos, meron din nag-advise sa akin na yung kasi nilok nga sa magkukuha ng article sa Huffington kasi maganda. Ilagay ko din doon.
Huffington Post.
Ay, Sir Jomar, may tanong pala ako kay meron akong tanong. Sa ngayon ba, yan na yung ginagawa mo? Full-time PA ka na?
Yes, as social media manager and social media creator din niya kasi Jomar, maganda yung Lumens. Tumatumbling talaga siya sa saya. Thank you for making your videos. Kasi, may video na ako. Kasi sa last, kasi i-share ko to sa, di ba, may Lumens. So, kinakat ko lang yun. May online na video cutter. So, i-type mo lang, online video cutter. 1, 2, 3 online video cutter. Kinakat ko lang yun para maging professional. Tapos, yung branding na, di ba, sa last, pwede mo malagyan ng logo. Yung branding niya, nilagay ko sa logo. Tapos, buy now, keto diet for beginners. Yung last ko. Nagustuhan niya talaga. And he initialized, kung 10 na yung videos namin, gagawa siya ng YouTube channel for his branding, yung keto diet. Yeah. Ang laman, lumin lang. Lumins lang. Okay na siya doon. Okay na siya talaga doon. Masaya na siya doon. Mababaw yung saya niya. Pero at least, okay. Okay, ang saya niya talaga. Kaya tinanggap niya ko sa July 16. Gawin natin yan lahat. So, every day, meron akong gagawing 2 videos. Tapos 6 posting. Total of 20 posting talaga. Yung mix na may memes. Tapos article. Total of 20 posting per day. So, full-time na ako ngayon sa kanya.
Para hindi matayin ang mga nakikinig, anong ibig sabihin in terms of your time spent working? Kasi parang madami yun, di ba? 20-something.
I have an assistant, my wife, to do all the... Kasi magaling siya when the Lumen, you shared us the Lumen video application, yung asawa ko magaling. So siya ang pinagawa ko sa video. And some buffer posting. Dapat may buffer posting kami kasi ang Hootsuite pala, Jomar, ma-detect pala niya, sample 11 a.m. 11 a.m. dito, pero yung time mo is 11 a.m. sa New York, mag-detect pa rin niya. So, nahirapan ako. Kaya, yung July 19 pa, July, sample 18, dapat 19 the other day, yung morning na mga posting, yung afternoon, pwede ngayon mag-post. So, ganyan lang. So, ang ginagawa ko, yung asawa ko din, ikaw gawa ka ng extra quotes for the day. So, na-buffer ko yon the extra quotes. And, kahit ako lang isa, na-figure out ko naman, 6 hours magawa ko yun lahat. 6 hours. Kasi mabilis ako mag-Canva. So, ma-customize ko yung quotes niya. Kasi I'm doing Canva, kahit sa meeting namin sa company, ginawa ko yung Canva. Yun ang ginamit ko, Canva. So, mabilis ako dun. And, ma-recover naman 6 hours. Yung posting, 20 postings, sa lahat ng branding niya, yung isa is about MLM, yung isa is keto. So, lahat ng posting niya, makuha ko yung 6 hours. Na walang tayuan yan. May tayuan pa, punta CR, kain, 20 minutes. Yan, dyan lang sa kwarto ko, sa office ko. Yung isa, having hard time sa dito sa writing. Recently, na-discover ko, yung Google Docs pala, yung Google Docs document, Google document, may voice activated typing. Yes. So ang voice ko tinatype yung instead of typing kasi mahina ko sa typing, bina-voice ko na lang. So mabilis. So I can write 1,500 words na article in 4 hours ganyan. So dapat pwede yan sa 1 hour pero mahina pa ako eh. Dapat i-research mo yun eh kasi sa PEST wala akong idea about PEST, i-research ko. I-google mo talaga muna yun yung mga keywords or mga title for today yung gagawin mo. Ayan.
Dami.
Dami. Tapos, I will post, meron not only Pixels, Unsplash, and Pixabay, may free na pictures. I have 26 sites to give to you. Isang vlog. May nakita akong isang vlog na, nandito 26, including vector, mga images.
Mga vector sets.
It will be a big help sa mga classmates natin. Yung vlog na yun. Nakita 26 ka. Pero as I observe, maganda pa rin yung Pixabay, Unsplash. Marami pa rin. Pero at least, kung na-board ka na sa mga pictures doon sa marami kang makunan na picture archive.
So how do you activate that Google Voice activated? Do you use a phone or do you use a computer?
Yes. Kahit may ka lang ito, ganito. Punta ka sa, you open Google Voice, Google in your laptop, and may tools doon, Jomar, may tools dyan.
Yung Google lang?
And click the tools,
Okay.
Google Docs.
Docs. Okay, fine.
Tapos,
Sorry.
Document, sorry.
Pwede bang
Google
Drive?
Documents.
Google Drive? Okay lang? Yan.
Google Drive, open Google Drive. Pero
Tapos?
sa Google Documents siya talaga. Merong menu doon, tools, tapos voice activate, voice text. Ganyan pala. Basta may icon na mic, i-click mo yun. Every time you talk, ipa-record clip, then he will type all these things.
So, here I am in Google Docs.
Yes, and look for a menu tool.
Looking for a tool menu.
Yes, tool.
I don't
Then may mic
see
dyan.
it. I do not see
Just
it.
talk. Yeah. Just talk and just talk. Bilis na mag-type. May na ako mag-type.
Do you make a new document first?
Yes, just open the docs and
Teka lang ah.
Google Docs, or just open the Google Docs, then uh,
Voice
yeah,
typing, I saw it. There it is.
yes. Click that and may mic sa gilid.
Oh, yan. Oo
Mag-appear
nga.
sa document mo. You click that and you talk.
Amazing. So I can actually
Yeah,
make an article by I
yeah.
can use this to make an article. Amazing. Superman.
Without typing. Yes, without typing, you're washing your
Dishes.
clothes or cleaning your house. Basta may mic ka lang, you can type there. And just make some editing or proofreading after. That's it. That's it.
So now you know how they do the transcriptions. It has to be
Yes.
in English.
Kaya my wife is a transcriber also. Nagtaka siya bakit wala nang hiring.
Mhm. Because of
Kasi
voice
may
typing.
ganyan na.
Yeah. Unless you're doing what I do, which is Taglish, this won't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be pure
Yeah.
English para mag-work yung transcription.
Yeah.
Kaya bumabagsak ang transcription na industry because of this.
Yeah.
Galing. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
teaching us that. Yan, very good. Ayan.
Google lang yan.
Google. Thank you so much. Very very productive na na ating session tonight, and pa-intro sa yung birthday. Ilang minuto na lang, hindi naman. 2 hours pa. Di ba? Thank you so much, Amy. Hey Amy, you have a message for everyone, and Alistair also. Paunahin natin si Amy before we say goodnight.
Okay. Yun, it pays to have a good mentor because you will just be receiving all the good stuffs also. That's it. That's pagdating sa mga lessons, and then when you're enrolling in some seminars or some trainings, tiyaga lang po. Ganon, and then find time to really do the work and the lessons kasi matututo ka din doon. At the same time, you will get to have a feel of how it is working, actually working na. Ganun po. And then, try to manage the time and then, be committed. Ganon. Kasi pag nalaman mo na sa sarili mo na yun ang gusto mo, then you really have to find time and you really have to give effort on what you're doing because you wanna succeed on it. I think ganun po yung realization, and then that's it. I think yun talaga ang gusto kong gawin, maging virtual professional.
Kaya mo yan.
Thank you. I also got inspiration from you sa ngayon. Salamat also for those inspiring things you're sharing here. Kasi talagang mag-a-apply na ako.
Yes, kaya mo yan.
Tama, mag-apply ka na.
Thank you.
Mag-apply ka na, tama. Huwag mo na hintayin si internship. Baka ready ka na for the real thing. The internship was just designed to help you feel, how it works when you're working for someone. Pero, bubulong ko lang sa'yo, mas ready ang foreigners. Foreigners are more equipped to hire Filipinos than Filipinos are equipped to hire Filipinos. So, if you find a bossy local who's gonna hire you because you're Filipino, you are dealing with an inexperienced person. But if you get hired by a foreigner, not only are you able to be paid higher, they kind of, they've read books, they've gone into trainings on how to manage a virtual team, mga ganyan, or they already have a virtual team, so they know how to deal with you. You will find out that they're super nice. Kasi walang binatbat ang local clients sa sobrang nice ng foreign clients. Syempre, not all of them, but you will encounter really, really nice folks. Okay? They have no reason para tarayan ka eh. Yung Filipinos parang weird. Bakit sila magtataray sa'yo? They still consider you as underling instead of partner, but the foreigners usually don't consider. They see you as haligi ng kumpanya ko. That's what they look at. That's how they see us. You see that? Filipino virtual professionals. It's a very important part of my business. So the Filipino hiring person usually says, empleyado lang. You're just an employee. So it's easier to deal with foreigners, really. The only reason why we're doing this for internship is because it's really just for internship. Yeah, not no, it's not permanent. Though it would be great if it's
Yes.
permanent. It would be really great if it's permanent, but the design was not that. That was not the intention. Also because I also want you to have fun. So if you feel this is permanent, you might get scared. So at least you know it's temporary. You won't get scared because after 1 month, say bye bye, right? So no problem, right? Okay, Alistair, your turn.
Yes, my, ano ba? As I observe lang as a VA, unlike sa school na we learn theories before working. As being a virtual professional, dapat i-apply mo diretso and learn all in the process. Kasi sa school natin, learn all the advanced things. Tapos in a virtual professional or virtual career world, you have to learn only the basic, and on the way you will learn all these advanced things you have to learn. And also you have to apply talaga. Apply diretso. Yung mga naghanap pa dyan ng trabaho, yung binigay na Jomar na mga applications, i-apply na yan araw-araw. For example, Evernote. Whatever you think, put in Evernote. Or whatever, anong naisip mo ngayon, or libro ba, or idea ba, put it in your Google Docs. Just apply it. And Lumens also, share your thoughts using Lumens in your Facebook. What else? Ano pa bang palaging ginagamit ko na application? Canva. I love Canva. I love Canva because before, Jomar, you shared about the stencil. Mas nagustuhan ko yung Canva. Marami siyang, you don't have to think anymore. You just add the creativity and pictures and phrases with sense. Kung malagay mo yung lahat doon, yung Canva mo, unique, iba, ganda,
Yes.
and customized.
Huwag ka masyado maingay sa stencil, sikreto natin yan.
Sorry.
Hindi ko pinapublic
sorry.
yan. There are certain things you don't tell everyone. Only sa a few. Pero okay lang, hindi naman nila maririnig yun.
Sige. Sige. Hindi lang narinig.
Hindi. Ignore nila yan.
Ko yun.
Ignore nila yun. Ma-ignore nila yun.
Alam ko yun.
Siyempre, alam mo yun. So, thank you for joining me. Tune in next week
Thank you.
for another set of people to interview. I might be doing a solo show next week on vertical videos. So, for more lessons, join us in the JomarHilario Virtual Careers group. It's a free group. If you're looking for big jobs, marketing jobs online, that's the place to go. If you're looking for encoding, transcription, no, we don't do that there. We look for life-changing jobs, yung hindi masyadong demanding, cellphone based, And the topic next week will be vertical videos. How to do that on a cell phone. How to do that while you're getting a what? What are you doing? Getting a what? I made a vertical video this afternoon while getting a 15-minute haircut. Yes, that's it. That was a 44-second video that I posted in Facebook right now. So you can take a look at it right now. I used a different app to create the video. I used a different app to edit the video. And I used a different app. This is called an app workflow. A different app to actually change it to vertical because originally it was horizontal. So check it out. Anton Diaz in the house. Please give him a shout out because he's one of those few Filipinos who actually has an IGTV account. And actually, I already asked him if he's willing to be interviewed by us. So we're going to have Anton Diaz, author of the massive blog, Our Awesome Planet, as one of our interviewers sa IGTV course. So, watch out for that. Hi, Anton. Alam mo naman yun eh. Okay, so, see you soon. And favor, please type in the link to the group so people can join us. And then, please tag your friends here. Those who feel they are OFW, pwede ba yun? Those who are in the process of doing this journey, may pag-asa pa ba kayo? Yeah. So, thank you so much. Thank you, Amy and Alistair.
Thank
Ah,
you. Thank you so much.
Sang Kwala.
Here.
Thank
Learning
you.
so much from you also.
Salamat.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you soon.
Night.
Type ko,
Good night.
type ko pa yung link. Sandali.
Nice start.
Hindi, okay lang. Good night na sila. Pero before I end it, I wanna type the link first. Kasi sayang naman. Paano pa mag-type ng link? Ayun. Hindi, ayoko mag-type. I-paste ko na lang. Okay. Kasi, ito po, visit for more. Visit for more. So, our next show, if I don't forget, is Monday. Monday at, siguro 9 na lang ulit, no? Kasi umaabot yung 8 eh. Monday at 9 na lang sila ulit. Okay? And then, the show after that would be on Thursday again. But, it's Wednesday. Para na. Okay, God bless, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.